What's going on, everyone? My name is Jordan. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Red Sox franchise. Back at home for this episode. 64-41 is our record here, facing off against the 43-60 Minnesota Twins. A couple of games, series in a row here against teams under 500, but these are important games for us to win still. Cannot be losing to teams that are under 500. We should not lose this game today because we got Chris Sale on the mound making his 22nd start of the year, 13-3 with a 1.62 ERA on the year for him. 187 strikeouts to this point, so close to the 200 mark for Sale. And he's facing a Twins lineup that had a little bit of pop. Here's Brian Dozier, who leads the team in hits. And he goes right back up the middle on an 0-2 count, able to put a ball in play and get a 2-out base runner for Minnesota. Looking to get some early runs off Sale, because that's the only way they're going to get anything, but Miguel Sano strikes out swinging, and that ends the first inning. They strand the runner at first base. Mookie Betts leading off for us, as he always does, and he lines one to the left. That one's down for a base hit, giving us our leadoff base runner. It seems like it's just a common theme here that we get a leadoff base runner, and a lot of times Andrew Benintendi will come up big with a base hit right after him. He goes towards the left, it gets to the wall. That's going to be good enough for a double, second and third. Nobody out here. We're looking to put up early offense as JD Martinez faces 0-1 count. On the ground, nice play by Polanco at first to slide to his left and get him at first, but the run does score, giving us the 1-0 lead early on in the first. Let's go Mitch Moreland at the dish. Swinging and missing. Lance Lynn bounces back, gets 1-2-3 after the two leadoff base runners, and one run comes across. Eddie Rosario swinging and missing, second strikeout of the day for Chris Sale. And let's go to Mitch Garver now, the rookie catcher. And Mitch Garver just hit a home run. Like, that is gone. I left that pitch up in the zone, middle of the plate. Garver did not miss it. Great hit for him. Ties the game at 1. I was a little surprised too, because usually I do not give up hits, let alone home runs with Chris Sale. So it just kind of surprised me that that he hit a home run. I think that's the first home run I've given up with Chris Sale, in all honesty. And ties us at 1. Let's go bottom half of the inning now. 0-2 count. 2 count. 2 outs. Excuse me. He works the walk. Looking to get some more offense here going in the third with 2 outs. JD Martinez at the dish. Back up the middle by Lance Lynn into center field for a base hit. Oh yeah, we're facing off against Lance Lynn. I forgot to put his stats in the video. Oh well. Mitch Moreland now, a 2-1 count, and ooh! That one was fantastic, and I did not miss it. A huge 3-run homer for Mitch Moreland, his 16th of the year, puts us up 5-1. I don't know. I'm very happy with the move to put Mitch Moreland in the starting lineup every day after we dropped Tamler Ramirez. I am very happy. He's having a fantastic year for me right now. I think he's got like 50-something RBIs. It's good enough for me, and he plays a much better first base than Hanley did. So let's go bottom fourth now. Xander Bogaerts trying to dive for that hit by Brian Dozier, but it's through the infield. And Brian Dozier 2 for 2 on the day. Brian Dozier a possible trade target today, as we are on deadline day here in the real MLB. Miguel Sano, he's striking out again. Back-to-back strikeouts for Miguel Sano here in this one, as just not able to put the ball in play at all against Chris Sale. Eddie Rosario up once again, and swinging and missing the same pitch that got him last time. The fastball inside got him to swing through it for the second out of the inning. And now we go to Robbie Grossman, and it's in the air. Mookie Betts camped under it, and the Twins strand another runner at for her second base. They've gotten a couple runners in scoring position today, but only have been able to push across the 1 run on the solo shot. 5-1 your score here, still in the 5th inning. Here is Jorge Polanco leading off with a base hit. They're looking to get some offense back in this one. Still within reach, only a 5-1 ball game here in the 6th. And Eduardo Escobar now on the ground. 4-6-3. That ends any chance the Twins might have had to put some offense up here in the 5th inning. And now we go to the 6th. Byron Buxton hits one deep to center field. That one has a chance. It's off the wall, and I never can play the balls off the wall very good. So Byron Buxton's got 99 speed. It's a home run, and I don't know. It would have been a triple anyway, even if I was able to play it. And Brian Dozier, right, like 2 batters later, a solo shot puts this as a 5-3 ball game. Chris Sale just did not have his best stuff on this day. The 2 home runs and then the inside the park home run, that was kind of my fault because I didn't play it right. But the 6th inning here has proven to be a good inning for the Twins, as they've put up 2 runs and have now made it a 2-run ball game here. 5-3 the score after the Brian Dozier home run. Miguel Sano looking to avoid the hat trick. Can't do it. It's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Sano. And Sano strikes out a lot, I've noticed. Every time I watch him in real life, he strikes out a lot too. And Eddie Rosario, the hat trick as well. 6 strikeouts combined for Rosario and Sano on the day. And it's a 5-3 game. This is one of the better games that I've played this year, where it's a tight ball game. Chris Sale isn't dominating, and he just kind of has to just work with it. A 1-0 count to somebody. I didn't see who it was, but we're giving up another. Oh, it's Miguel Sano. We're giving up another triple here because Jackie Bradley missed that one. I think he could have caught it. Oh, that's Jorge Polanco, I guess. And you know what? That's it. I'm done with Chris Sale for today. He's coming out after the triple. Just did not have his best stuff. Got a couple strikeouts on the day, but just did not have his best stuff. The long ball was a factor for him in this one. He gave up a couple home runs. Thankfully, they were solos, so they really didn't hurt us, but we're going to pull him here in the 6th inning. Matt Barnes looking for his 45th appearance of the year. A 5-2 record with an even 3 ERA. Looking to shut the door here and keep the Twins from scoring that 4th run of the game. Oh, it's the 7th, okay. Eduardo Escobar grounds to first. That'll bring the run home, but we do get the 2nd out. Steve Pearce is playing first base right now. I pinch hit Mitch Moreland because they brought in a lefty, and I didn't like the lefty on lefty matchup. So Steve Pearce, who I did trade for as well because I really liked that move. I forgot to say that in our last video. I did really like the Steve Pearce trade, so I ended up doing it. And I think I actually just traded like some 50 overall prospect for him, so it was a pretty good deal for me. JD Martinez leading us off here in the bottom of the 8th with a base hit. A deep base hit that probably could have gone for a double, but I wasn't really looking to risk it. Xander Bogaerts follows him up with a single of his own, and it's 2 on with nobody out, excuse me, for Steve Pearce. And he grounds one to third. Heck of a play over there by Miguel Sano to get near the line and throw him out at first. And I was lucky that wasn't a double play, honestly. Eduardo Nunez on the ground. Nice sliding effort by what's his name once again, Jorge Polanco, to keep that one from getting through. That could have been 2 runs right there if that one gets through. But we do score another run, so it's 6-4. And I'm swinging at horrible pitches, but it gets away, and that runner from third, Xander Bogaerts, comes home to score on the wild pitch, putting us up by 3 runs here. And 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Sandy Leon strikes out. Sandy Leon, of course, always catches on days that Chris Sale goes, as Ryan Presley gives up a couple runs, but manages to keep it close. Craig Kimbrell for his 43rd appearance of the year. 34 saves on the year, looking for 35. 2-2 with the 1.90 ERA. He's got to face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters here, as Miguel Sano finally gets a base hit. And oh, the outfield. I hate playing outfield so much. You could not pay me to be a MLB Road to the Show outfield. You could not pay me to do that at all. Miguel Sano gets the triple to lead off the top of the 9th. And they're going to look to push him home. Here's a pop-up at center field. Jackie Bradley has a cannon, so I would not run on him. And Miguel Sano stays put at third. Now 1 out in the inning. They still need 3 runs to tie here, so they might not be willing to risk the tag. On the ground to first base, Miguel Sano not moving as well. Robbie Grossman grounds out, 3 unassisted on the play. And now there is 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Red Sox 1 out away from winning this ball game as Jorge Polanco puts it in play, but Mookie Betts makes the grab. And Craig Kimbrell, great job of stranding Miguel Sano at third base. Couple opportunities where he probably could have scored, but he did not even try to move up. So we win this one. Yeah, 7-5, 7-4 was your final score. Chris Sale gets his 14th win of the season. Even though it was a rocky start for him, still able to get that 14th win. Lance Lynn falls to 10-4 on the year. He's having a pretty good year. It might be a trade chip for the Twins. He just was traded to the Yankees yesterday. Speaking of trades, we're going to pull a trade right now here on this episode. We're going to trade Rusney Castillo and prospect CJ Chatham for Mike Leake from the Mariners. Corresponding roster move to make room for him. Brian Johnson goes to AAA, and we move Drew Pomeranz to the bullpen. This is something that I think the Red Sox could do in real life, as they just acquired Nathan Eovaldi last week. They could move Drew Pomeranz to the bullpen. I like Mike Leake, honestly. He's got a decent contract. He's under team control for a couple of these seasons, and we'll see him in our next episode as we face off against the Yankees. We'll put him right to the test, see what he can do. But that's it for this one. So Rusney Castillo now on the Mariners, and it looks like they're going to play him every day. So we'll see if we can maybe see him before the end of the season. I don't remember. There's no more games against Seattle, actually. Never mind. But hope you guys did enjoy. We'll see Mike Leake in his Red Sox debut in the next episode, and I will see you then. Hope you enjoyed. Later.